guys, welcome back to the cabin. Today I'm joined by Malunga.
Hello.
And we're going to learn a little bit about her. Well, a lot about her. We're going to ask some interesting questions. And I think today's theme is actually going to be more advice and also like career advice.
Okay,
because
cool.
I feel like you're an artist that has done a lot more than other artists at this sort of building up stage. As an upcoming artist, I feel like you've done a lot. So I think people can learn from you. So that's what we're going to do.
I'm excited to be here, so thank you for having me.
Don't be silly.
Yeah.
Standard procedure. Yeah, we had to bring you. We had to bring you to the
Of course.
Okay, so in terms of music and everything, you go by the name just Malunga, which is your name, and a lot of artists, they have a stage name.
Yeah.
Or they haven't. So what made you just be original and stick to your name?
Do you know what? Like, I went through a few names. One was MK. You know,
really?
MK. But I thought actually...
Where did that come from?
Like my initials. I was trying to play around with my initials, but that was by force, you know.
Right.
And to be honest, that sounded a bit more like a rapper. So I just thought, you know what, I need to just stick with my name. First I had my Malunga Yesi, so I had my first name and my second name, and then I thought, actually, you've got artists like Beyonce, Madonna.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
You just wanted that one name.
You just need the one, you know. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. So
that power.
That power, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, and actually, the more I've sort of, you know, the more I've just got used to my name a bit more. I think when I was growing up, I was a bit more like, oh, my name's a bit, you know, I say, oh, call me Millie, or call me...
Behave yourself.
Call me Millie, and it's so like...
No.
People be like, oh, Millie, and Millie's just like...
Oh, that's actually really, like, you have to embrace it. It's very unique, but that makes you you.
Yeah, so I've learned to actually just accept...
What does your name mean?
It's actually a musical instrument in City, India. So
really,
yeah, I don't know like what it means, but I know that it's an instrument. Like I did a bit of research.
To be. You've kept that. Honestly, that means that it was meant to be.
I think so.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%. I'm glad. I honestly glad.
What does your name mean?
My name means born on a Friday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because you know, in like Ghana, they have like the different day names.
Yeah.
So mine just original. Born on a Friday. Afia.
All right.
All right. Okay, so moving on. My question to you actually was about the fact that you are always performing live somewhere.
Yeah.
And I found that a lot of artists, they almost don't know where to begin in terms of how to get booked, how to put themselves out there to be someone that people contact to say, can you perform at this live gig? Because a lot of people make their own music. Yeah. But obviously to increase their reach, performing live is definitely
it's really important. Yeah.
So how do you do it?
Wow. To be honest, I just started off at like open mics, you know, warming myself up. I would write, I would record, but initially open mics were really helpful. I started going to this night in Soho quite regularly. It built my confidence, and that's when I first met my producer. So that was like a couple of years ago actually, and I think you just need to expose yourself to a smaller platform first, then work your way up. It doesn't matter where it is. It's about the experience. And then once you do those smaller gigs, it's like doing the bigger gigs comes a lot easier. And I would say just get involved in workshops. Like when I started getting involved at the Roundhouse, for example, or with urban development, I just, you know, there were performance opportunities there, and I just kept applying for things and looking at things online. Like I was just eager to sort of get out there and really gain that experience. And also I feel like I've definitely like grown in confidence because I've just been in front of so many different crowds. So yeah, I'd say just start small, work your way up. Definitely. And be consistent. Be consistent, man.
Definitely. And mate, that is wonderful advice. I was gonna even ask you, have you done an interview before? It's just coming out lovely.
Do you know what? I have done a few interviews before, but recently, no. I've just been performing live, so that's why when you're
honestly, there's always an event. Malunga's there.
Yeah.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud.
It's a hustle and bustle, but to be honest, I think it's nice to take time to actually talk about what I have been doing and reflect on it. Because sometimes, you know, when you're just moving, and you get tired. Do you know what I mean? You know about it. You know about it.
I know about it. 100%. Always tired.
You get tired, and it's like you start to lose sense of like where you are and time, and you need to just stop, reflect, and say, actually, I'm doing all right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're so funny. Next question. So we were having a little chat beforehand about not only pursuing music but also branching out within the creative industry.
Yes.
I know you've done creativity works.
I did indeed.
So do you want to explain that to people, and then how has it opened your eyes to other things in the like industry, and what are your next plans other than music?
Oh, well, so Creativity Works was with a Media Trust in White City, and I mean, I think that course in itself was about just learning different strands of the creative industry, and I learned a lot of skills around media and sort of, you know, camera work, understanding photography, journalism. All of those things to me are important because they all come into music, and I want to understand where a journalist is coming from if they're going to interview me and whatnot. So to me, it really just opened up my eyes to the different avenues there are within the media industry. I mean, I still was like, yeah, music. Like sometimes I'll be like in a workshop and I'll be like, oh, just thinking about my next song and my next studio session. But overall, I feel like I gained some knowledge around the media industry and the jobs within media. And also I gained like a mentor as well for like 6 weeks. So what's next? Still music, still writing, recording.
Never gonna let that.
Yeah,
slide.
I don't know if I could. Yeah, I don't know if I could go into anything else right now. But if I did, maybe it would be to do with film.
In terms of music, have you got any upcoming music out?
Oh, actually, I'm working on my next EP.
Oh,
I
see.
You're the first to know.
Wow!
I have brought some news for you today. I've come with the good news.
The cabin exclusive.
Yeah, in the cabin with Malunga, man. This is what it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So a new EP.
Yeah, I'm still kind of working and polishing off certain tracks, but I'm planning to release that later on in the year. Oh, so I don't want to give too much away, but I am working on an overall project. And you know, I've released EPs before, 2 EPs before, but this time I feel like there's just going to be more push behind it, and I'm feeling a bit more confident about this one.
So who would you say influences your sound?
Okay, so originally I remember listening to artists like James Morrison. I like a bit of Robin, you know, she's done some really great tracks, like pop tracks that I really like. I like a bit of pop, I like a bit of electronic, I like a bit of R&B, hip hop, I like everything. Really important. Like I don't want to listen to a song all day that kind of says, yeah, turn up, you know what I mean? And like, I need a little bit more substance for me, and I feel like
a song that can take you on a journey.
Yes, you said it. Do you know what I mean? Don't you feel like
it takes you places? Even like, also like when you said like the EP, I like when not just artists that are releasing singles, because with an EP, with an album, it's a whole body, it's a body of work that takes you in different places, and you can like learn more about the artist, really. Yeah,
and I think sometimes you do feel as an artist like maybe pressured to release singles, because it's like, it feels like a very fast-paced environment, and it's like, okay, let's release this one banger and get all this attention, and you know what I mean? But then it's like, what next? You know what I mean? You release a single, yes, it does really, really well, but ultimately, I think it's important to also demonstrate that you can release a body of work that tells a story, and I think, to me, that will always be really important. Like, I remember like listening to Emily Sandé's album and Lauryn Hill, you know, all the great artists. Like, come on, you know, albums and collections of music is great. You know? So the last, I'm hoping that you give us this little exclusive. What story does your EP tell? Is it finished? So there's a few tracks to do, or? Do you know what? I won't lie. Nearly, yeah. Okay, so
You can tell us what story is telling.
A little bit.
Give us a little bit.
Okay. So it's about growth. No. It alludes to something new, like me entering a new chapter in my life, kind of thing, and it's definitely more of a confident body of work as well. So that's all I can say right now.
That's perfect. And do you have a date or a month that we can look out for this?
Look out for it in November.
You heard it here, guys.
Look out for it.
That is wonderful. Thank you, honestly, for coming here. You've shared your gems of wisdom.
Oh, man.
I honestly think a lot of people will honestly take a lot from what you've said in terms of creating a body of work, being original with your name.
Yeah.
Not just artists as well. Presenters have this thing as well where they don't know what names go by. Is their name too difficult to pronounce? Will people just not be interested because of a certain name? So that's interesting as well. Just
literally, it's all about it. You can never be hard work and working smart. I was, in a meeting with someone recently and they said, yes, it's important to work hard, but also working smart, using the resources around you. And I think ultimately, like this,
using the resources around you.
And the woodwork, I was saying the woodwork.
A1.
This is A1 right now. I'm loving this environment. I feel comfortable. But
that is what I wanted. I'm so glad.
Continue to just work hard and keep on keeping on and being consistent. But honestly,
till you get it.
You're hustling. I see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
We've had a great time. You're so funny. I'm done.
I'm such a perv, man. Hey, in the cabin.
She's gassed.
In the cabin. This is
Malunga, guys.
This is me. Thank you for listening and watching. You've been a great crowd. I'm going to celebrate my auntie's birthday now.
Wow, I'm gonna shake a leg.
Shake a leg.
I'm done. I'm so done. Okay. To wrap it up, what are your socials and where can we hear your music?
So follow me on Instagram. I kind of, that's my main sort of space, at Malunga Music. So that's Malunga, and it's Malunga Music for Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud.
Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you do honestly take a lot of what Malunga said and just be amazing like what you're doing, man. Dab. That's right. And again. Amazing.
Where's yours?
No.
Where's your, don't
want to do it.
No.
I'm not much of a dabber. Actually, I do a little. Okay. But no, that's enough. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
See ya.